Spike went on First Take today to clarify his side of the story. Let's take a look.
I've been using the same entrance for 28 plus years. The employee's entrance on 33rd Street. Last night, I go in, my ticket gets scanned. I'm in. The elevator.
Yes.
I go in the elevator, and also people having their ticket scanned also. And elevator's not moving. And the security guy comes to me and says, we need you to get off the elevator. I said, for what? So we could speak about it now. I said, I'm not getting out of the elevator. So it's another 5 minutes. Then they finally send the elevator up because they know I'm not getting out the elevator. Get on the elevator. As you know, people don't know, the garden floor is on the 5th floor. Elevator go up to 5, and security's waiting for you like it just ran out of Macy's stealing something. And they said, this guy, security guy, this comes from the top. He says, Mr. Lee, you have to leave Madison Square Garden. They wanted me to leave the garden, walk outside, out to 33rd Street, employee entrance where I came from, walk outside, and come back on 31st Street. And I said, I'm not doing that. First of all, you scan my ticket. You can't scan a ticket twice. Also, I know that once you leave a sporting arena event, you can't come back in. So I don't trust these guys, so I'm not going for the okie doke. I'm being harassed.
The fact that they wanted to leave the garden.
Hold it, Max. You just said you're being harassed?
Yes.
Are you going back to a Knicks game this year?
Not this year.
Are you considering?
No, I'm coming back next year, but I'm done for the season. I'm done.
So Knicks PR responded to that today on Twitter. Quote, the idea that Spike Lee is a victim because we have repeatedly asked him to not use our employee entrance and instead use a dedicated VIP entrance, which is used by every other celebrity who enters the Garden, is laughable. It's disappointing that Spike would create this false controversy to perpetuate drama. He is welcome to come to the Garden anytime via the VIP or general entrance, just not through our employee entrance, which is what he and Jim agreed to last night when they shook hands. So, Ramona, what's your reaction to all of this? Yeah, exactly. That is the reaction.
I've seen that 7 times already today, and every time I see it, I get upset. I'm just like, you just beat the Rockets. That was a good win. That was Leon Rose's first game as the new president of the Knicks, and this is what we're talking about. Like, I don't care if you told him 25 times, go through the VIP entrance. This is Spike Lee. Okay? You don't mess with Spike Lee.
Some people deserve special treatment.
You can't do this to Spike Lee. He's not trying to go out and look for controversy. He's not trying to wake up in the morning and go hang out with Stephen A. He can call Stephen A. if he wants to hang out. Like, he's mad enough with the statement that you put out last night and the way it represented whatever went down that he got up and went down to the studio and went on First Take today. Okay? Stephen A. didn't have to make him do that.
Right.
He wanted to do that and clear his name. Now you put out another statement calling what he did laughable. Look, even if you have told him a few times, even if you've said to Spike Lee, hey, we really need you to, whatever you got to do to avoid that is what you need to do. Okay? I don't care whatever Steve Stout says or Leon Rose does or Jim Dolan. Nothing changed. That is the headline today, and this is perpetuating the appearance of your franchise that it is embarrassing. And I'm mad just watching this.
Right, and that it perpetuates the dysfunction.
Whatever you got to do to avoid that.
It is the dysfunction.
Oh.
I mean, and that's what it comes down to. It doesn't matter what the principle of it is. It is ineffective. If we're out here talking about how First Take is once again the therapy couch for the New York Knicks, you're doing it wrong. Right. I don't care who's right. I don't care who's wrong. This just does not look good from an NBA standpoint overall. What are we talking about here?
Like even if
you got Spike Lee talking the different entrances to Madison Square Garden. What's going on inside and out? Nobody cares about that.
Like Paul Blart Mall Club pop out there,
it's
messing with Spike Lee. Even if the Knicks are right, they're wrong.
Right.
Because this is the result.
I totally agree.
Right. You just if you had an issue with this and it was an issue that according to them has been a repeated issue, how about you just deal with it in the offseason?
Yeah.
And just say, hey, Spike, this season moving forward, do this. That way you avoid this that happened yesterday.
That's so embarrassing. And you know what, let me tell you, this is one thing I'll give Leon Rose a lot of credit for, and I think he'll, when he has some time,
Here we go.
Here the Nets trolling them for sure. Yeah.
That's the next worst situation. Exactly.
That's a handshake. Yeah. Look, even if, Leon Rose just got there.
Right.
Okay? Yesterday was his first day. one of the
Welcome to the Knicks, Leon.
Bingo, bango.
All right.
He thought it was a first good debut.
Yeah.
He's really good at handling things behind the scenes. Like, I've noticed the way he handles things, at least through the media.
Right.
I think that he keeps quiet.
Yeah.
He's not out there
He's
loud.
reserved.
He's reserved.
Yeah.
He hasn't had his crack at this particular situation, and I want to see how much power they give him to handle things like this now that he's in this role.
Here's what the Knicks need to realize, and this is it. You don't get the benefit of the doubt.
You don't.
End of
That's
story.
right.
There is a Twitter handle that was just created that says, have the Knicks put out a statement today. It tweets one thing, yes or no. That's a problem.
Yes. The answer is yes. So there you have it.
Listen, to quote Spike, they got to do the right thing here. Okay? Make things right.
what you did there.
I know. I was waiting all segment
Yeah.
for it. Do the right thing.
Nailed
Make
it.
things right with Spike Lee. Come on.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.